I sent it to three of the groups, 3 topics. Good deal. All right, Krown community, it's King and Queen, and we wanted to do a live roundtable after a long but very productive day here at the ISC2 Congress Conference. And many of you may have seen earlier today that Dr. Bolito and I had enough time to really kind of, I guess, reveal the journey that we had and what's gotten us here to where we are today. But I'm so happy to be here with Queen for the first time to do our first roundtable together on a live stream. So Queen, how are you?
Good.
Good.
Excited?
Yes, it has been. It's been a very exciting day.
It's been a very interesting day.
It has. And I know, let's see, today's what? Tuesday? Monday? Tuesday. So we've got a Wednesday packed full of news, and also I know a Thursday for sure packed full of news, so
Yes.
on both sides. So we're really excited about that. So today, just to kind of recap what happened. All right, so Dr. Bolito and I announced that the Times Square Jumbotron, that 2-sided Jumbotron, is live now. And so there are a couple of people now that I've heard from that want to go down and check it out, and they're going to take video of it live and send that to us. So I can't wait to see that. And then also the castlewallet.com.
Yes.
So the castlewallet.com website is up. And I want to big shout out to Rami and the team for staying on top of the support, any issues you have. There is a topic group that's inside of Krown there on TG called General Support. And you can, if you have an issue, just put it in there and Rami's on top of it. So thank you to Rami for that. What else, son? What else do we have today? We had, the Castle, we did confirm the Castle wallet launched for November 1st.
Yes.
So we have that. And then we are working on, this is a bit of news, I have not told them yet. I'm probably not going to tell them yet, but anyways, I'll tease it a little bit. But we have something that we've been working on for the past probably few months now. Mm-hmm. And it is something that is going to really change the way you look at a suite of products. Let's say Google suite of products or some type of other suite of products. It's going to really change the way you think. It's going to change the security that's involved with it. It's going to change how everything's integrated. So it's really going to be something beautiful, and it's something that's going to change the game and disrupt it, just like Krown blockchain is going to do, just like Castle's going to do. We're both very excited about that.
Yes.
And I want to tell you personally, thank you for all you do. We get a lot of members that they write us and they say thank you so much, and just the support that you give the members is huge. So thank you so much for what you do. We all appreciate you.
Thank you for what you do.
Well, I know those late nights were kind of crazy, actually. But
They are, but we know that it's going to be worth it, and it's worth it for our investors too.
we did, and I think that's really why we do that,
Yes.
for God and the investors. But a lot of people have asked, and people I've met today even, how did this start? I mean, what gave you this idea, and how did it all just happen, and how in the world do you build something like this, and how in the world do you, what's the key to it all? So I would say the key to everything, first of all, before I back up, the key to everything is making sure that you have the right people on a part of your team. Make sure you have good people, good-hearted people, hardworking people, people that share the vision, see it, understand it, want to be a part of it. Because those are the most productive people, those are the most loyal people, those are the people that help you get to the finish line, if you will.
Yes.
For Krown, there will never really be a finish line, but we'll constantly achieve our milestones. And we have wonderful people like Rami and like Peter and Gareth. And I mean, there's so many, and there's just all of them. I mean, everybody
There's so many to thank.
there is, and it's like, everybody from Rayon to Alameen, and people you don't see behind the scenes too,
Right.
that are a big part of this. So a big shout out to them for that. But it all started, let's get to it. You ready? Because a lot of people were like, how'd this go? So it all started one night. We were kind of, down and out. We were thinking, we were having those negative thoughts, and you're going through a tough time in life or whatever. And I prayed, and I wanted some type of help in a path, a pathway, something to clear the way, something that would come to mind of what to do. And what that was a calling on what I knew, which was crypto and blockchain, DeFi, security, things like that. And it was like something was telling me, you know, this is what you need to do, and here's the problem, you know. And I had been a victim before. A few years earlier, you know, it was just a mess, and I, you know, had funds taken from me, and so it became a personal journey. And I remember we were talking about it, and finally I set up and said, I know what we're going to do. You remember that?
Yes, and I had no idea.
You had no idea.
What you were about to say.
Yeah, Queen has not been in crypto before, okay?
Never.
But, all right, but I think what makes her an ace is that she is supportive as can be, and she is a very quick learner. She's been in the medical field for 18 years, and you know, she's managed some complex issues and teams, and when I brought her on board, finally gave her more of a purpose, if you will, she has just changed the game for you guys. You guys are a lot happier. I will say this. You all are a lot happier because of that woman right there. Not because of me, not because of Peter, although Peter's wonderful. Her. So I set up and I said I knew what it's going to be. It's going to be Krown, but it's going to be with a K because there were a lot of crowns here and there. And it represented the crown of thorns. And we prayed about it more and more, and it just seemed to make more sense and more sense. And we felt like God put people in our path, wonderful people, wonderful human beings like Rami, like Peter, Gareth, just the entire team, you know. And I know if I've left you, I don't mean to leave you out. Pat, Serge, all of you guys that are there and have been there from the very beginning, you know, Shane, William, all of you that believed in us. He laid the groundwork for that. And it was from that day forward that I reached out to those that were with me for years. Rami and I have known each other for years. We've worked together, and he's helped me a lot on projects, and it's just, he was a natural fit, you know. And then, you know, in the very beginning, as sometimes is in business, you have hurdles that you have to cross, and sometimes you have to make very difficult decisions, and we did have to do that. But it led us to what we feel to be the team that we need today.
That's right.
And I know we've done a lot of praying on that as well.
Yes, we have.
But if you would, I don't mean to put you on the spotlight for a moment. I'm going to do it. King's going to do it. But Queen, if you'd like to talk about, I know a lot of people are asking me about the change in support. That was a big thing. They've noticed like a big difference in that, and I want to answer their questions because they've had several.
So a lot of the support tickets that come in, I take those very personally because it's, you know, involving your money, and that's something that, you know, you have to be careful with. So I want to make sure that everyone gets the support like they're supposed to. You know, if I don't get your support ticket within the support system, then if you send me a DM, it may take me a day or two for me to get it back to you, but I promise that I will get it done. Sometimes we do get busy, you know, doing other things, but I will make sure that, you know, you get referral coins, or, you know, money pushed coins pushed if they weren't pushed from before. Any questions that you have about logging in, connecting your wallet, things like that. If I can't help you with it personally, I will either, you know, send you to James, or I'll send you to Serge. He's been a huge help with, you know, helping with trust wallets and MetaMask wallets, making sure that they're getting connected to the right places that they're supposed to, and that you're able to get your coins. So I do take that personally, you know, whenever y'all send those messages, to make sure, you know, that you're taken care of, because that's what I would want. That's what I've always felt whenever I was in the medical field. You know, I would want someone to treat me, I would want to treat someone else the way that, you know, they treat me. But that's just the way that I am. So just know that I will get it done.
Yep. 100%.
Yeah.
If you guys could see behind the scenes, so in our office, so there's two, we like sit next to each other, you know, and we work all day together, then we're home all the time together, and we're together 24/7, and people are like, you guys can really stand each other for 24/7?
Yes, and we
No,
can.
we can't.
Yes,
okay?
we can.
Let's just be real.
Yes, we can.
Maybe 23 hours out of the day we can stand each other. There's a good hour there that we don't. But anyway, so she's working with me, I'm working with her, and we're working with the teams, and whether they're remote or they're close, in-house, whatever it may be, I can tell you, I can personally attest to that she will definitely take care of you guys, okay? And we want to thank y'all for the patience. Yes. Shout out to all of you guys for believing in us. Look, when it first started, our very first what we call VC, right, which was a video call, Our very first VC, what did we have? How many people did we have?
We had 5
Is it
people,
5?
including ourselves on there.
Yeah.
I'm not going to put anybody on blast that was there from the very beginning, but you know, a huge shout out to the 3 that we know for sure
Yeah.
were there from the moment that we started this. Like without you guys, you know, we don't know how this would be possible. So just know that you helped start this whole journey.
And something that's really huge that I know anyone in analytics, anyone that's ever built a company, or especially in this space, like Rami will tell you this, Peter will tell you this too. When you build something organically, right? It's not paid. You're not buying followers.
Yep.
You're not doing any of that fake stuff, and it's all organic. The type of growth that you see is more like a compound interest over multiple years type of growth. It's a loyalty. It's a customer retention rate that is absolutely out the roof. Because when you buy fakes, or you just have these pump and dumps, you have people that don't really know you, or they don't know the person, and it wasn't spread from my cousin, my coworker, you know, whatever, a friend, whatever it may be. They're more likely just to go on, and that's fine if they want to invest and then go. That's fine. But what's beautiful about Krown is we're literally built from the ground up with people that we knew and people that they knew and they knew. If you could look at it as a spider web, like a virus, it's spread and it has all of its tentacles and its web connected to everyone, like everyone. I mean, if you look, people that are in Krown, they know Rami. People that are in Krown, they know Peter. People that are in Krown, they knew us, and then they know their family members. So it's a massive deal. I would rather have the almost 1,200 people that we have in our group right now than 10,000 fake or 20,000 fake, you know, just followers. It just, nothing beats it, so.
Yeah, and another thing I would like to address on that, on Telegram, this man says to y'all 5 or 6 times during the week, I'm gonna get off, I'm gonna get off, I'm gonna go to bed. No, he's not. He's not, because y'all are family, and he can't. He can't stop answering your questions. He can't stop looking at the DMs that come in. Y'all are all family. So just know that the organic that we have with this group, it's amazing.
Yeah.
It's great, and we love it.
And we appreciate you guys
Yes,
a
very
lot.
much.
It means a lot. So anyways, moving forward, let's move it on. So we had the idea, we found the right people, and then things started to take hold. And then we started wondering, well, we had investment from a few people, but we knew we needed more to continue on. And that just happened organically as well. So as it continued to spread, as those batches, remember in the early days, we had the private pre-sale, we had those batches, the first, I think it was 10 billion
Yes.
in the first private pre-sale. So you had the 10 billion in the first private pre-sale, and those sold out so quick. And then in the public pre-sale, we allotted another 25 billion. And that sold out so fast. Like, we finished up that so quick, I couldn't believe how fast that sold. Typically, you don't see that type of sellout like that.
No.
And then there were more coins that was left. There was another batch. And so that batch was almost $400,000, I think it was. That thing sold out in less than 72 hours. I think it was about 72 hours it sold
Yes.
out. You don't, people, I'm telling you, you don't find that. That doesn't happen in this space like that. I was talking with Rami earlier today. Rami's back in the back here. You guys can't see him. But Rami, that happens like what? What, one other time, 2 other times maybe that you've heard of? Yeah, I mean, it's nuts to see that. And that just like speaks to what we have, okay? Can you imagine? And a lot of you guys are writing me every day. In fact, on my phone right now, I probably have, all right, so I have 21 messages, and I don't know what they're about, but I can tell you what most of them are probably about, and that is the fact that you guys keep asking for another batch. We don't have any left. We have 0
It's all
done.
gone.
So if you can imagine the buying pressure on launch day, it's going to be crazy. It's going to be absolutely nuts. It's just, and another thing too, is we always talk about this, the staking and the locking.
Yes.
The amount of locking that you see is astronomical. You don't see this type of lockup in a sale, in a on a launch.
And we have to give Serge a big shout out for that, because
Yeah.
he is doing an amazing job with, getting all the information and stuff that he needs to get the staking done, and we thank all of you for being patient with that.
Yeah. Yeah, Serge, man, you've been killing it, dude. If
Yes.
you're watching tonight, man, hats off to you, brother. We
Yes,
love you, dude.
for sure.
Like, it's crazy. You've hustled and grinded so much to get the staking up. So thank you for that so much.
Yes.
I want to give an update real quick about the validators. Since I have my boy here, Rami, On the validators, we're auto-validating, right? Are we doing an auto-validate? Are we going to do, I know I've had a lot of questions about it.
Yeah, we'll confirm
What-
everything.
Okay. I hate to put him on the spot, but okay. All right, so we're looking at the options on that. Now, I know a lot of you guys want to go out and you want to buy rigs and things like that, but I'm telling you, there are options which make it automatic. Very flexible, very easy, yeah. So like I told you guys a month ago, don't go out and start buying new rigs. Don't start doing all of that. Just hold on. We're going to have it for you. What else? Castle on the 1st. The major announcement from us, hopefully next week, with our partner, with one of our partners. And then another partnership that we're working on right now. So I think we're good with that. What else do we have coming up? We know launch. Oh, we know we've moved launch to December 1st for a great reason. Krown decks, which, by the way, we had the PRD yesterday or day before showing the phases. I think there's going to be 3 or 4 phases to the Krown decks. So the first phase is going to be just beautiful. It's going to work. It'll be flawless, seamless. It's be all the basic features that you need in a decks. And don't forget, all of that keeps the money and keeps the liquidity in chain, right? It keeps it here close to the vest, if you will. And that's all great for all of us and all of you because you earn the rewards. So, and thank you for allowing us to do this another 30 days out because that's going to allow everything to be in place. I mean, you've got the chain,
Yes.
you've got the wallet, you've got the Explorer, the native coin, the decks, you've got, I mean, my goodness.
It's a lot.
It is a lot. It is a lot.
It's a long road.
Yeah, it's going to be, and it'll be a long road. Good. So, see, that's why Rami's here, guys. See, Rami, something else.
Big shout out
I mean,
to him
yeah.
because, wow, they were working really hard.
He just
behind
earned
the
his paycheck
scenes.
right there, gentlemen. No. So, yes. So, what we plan on doing is we do plan on dripping out products the proper way. You don't want to throw 4 or 5 products and have so many parallel development streams that you lose the quality of the build. So we're going to do 1 or 2 a year, and then we're going to release those that way. So, and Krown Card will be part of it. Krown Bank, that'll be another part of it. Working with the company right now, we have to make sure we get all the regs right. I will say I'm very pleased, very happy to report that Krown has filed all of the proper legal paperwork for our conversion into a corporation in Wyoming as well. We have a couple of offices that we're looking to open. And we did file some forms with the SEC, so I'm really excited about that too. And I will say it now, I don't know if you guys know or not, but we have a raise coming up. We have Craig Irvine, which big shout out to Craig. I'm sorry, I did not forget you, Craig.
And Eric.
And Eric.
Yes.
Legal and financial, they should have been one of the first ones we thanked. But Craig has finalized the raise package for Krown. We're going to raise multi-million-dollar amount with a much higher valuation, and we do expect to close that quite, I would say, rapidly on that. So, what else do we have, honey, darling, queen? What do we have? Trying to think of what else we got going on. We have tomorrow, so Wednesday. Oh, tomorrow I'll probably have one more video for you, and we'll do another live feed, a roundtable at the end of the day, just like today, and let you know about progress tomorrow. I know there's some massive news coming out on our end, and I think some of our partners possibly this week, as well as next week for Krown. So be looking for that. And you guys stay active in the group, and we want to thank you for having us tonight.
Yes.
And being our guest. And don't forget, we're always here. We'll try to answer your questions. We do have to sleep sometimes, though. So, again, thank you. Much love to all of you guys. Thank you for believing in Krown. Don't forget, tell a family member, tell a friend, tell a colleague, tell a stranger about Krown. And from Queen and I, we have to ask, what's in your bag? Good night, everyone.